Oh, good luck, everyone.
Take it away.
Bravo, Will!
That's the first time I've sat
Already
like that
better
in a long time.
Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to. Oh, hello, gallery. You look like you're part of a team up the back there. Welcome to 4 p.m. I'm Dean Stevenson. It's a very slightly unusual performance today. I'll explain why in just a moment. But basically, I said to Mona some time ago that I would do all of the unframed art. Not all of it, but some of it. I would present stuff that's not yet in a box, not yet in a plinth, not yet signed, not yet finished. You've watched me write music today, and you're now about to watch us rehearse what I wrote. So the musicians have not yet played or seen the parts. They've only just got it. They've been sitting down now, looking through it feverishly. And so now we're going to show in front of you what we do. Usually you don't see this bit. This is hidden from you, but I thought I would lift the hood, show you as many parts of the machine as we could. That's the idea. So it's a conversation about the process of art, the risks involved, and the creative journey. So here we go. This is 4 p.m. Please welcome the ensemble for today. We have Miranda. This is really weird. Will, Anna, and Sophie. Now, if you've seen a string quartet, it's always a string quartet. It's always the same instruments here each day at 4 p.m. That increases my challenge to refresh it every day. Of which it's, what is it today? 573 days today. So that's how many times I've had to refresh the idea of writing new music. And it's normally, a string quartet is 2 violins, viola, cello. So 2 violins, viola, cello. That's a standard string quartet. But for the 3rd or 4th time maybe in the history of the installation, we have 1 violin and 2 violas and cello. So, woo! So for those of you who don't know, if you can hold up a violin and a cello and a viola next to each other, see, it's bigger. It has 1 lower string, and it's just darker, and you don't hit them together. That's not good. Very expensive things. So there's this darkness in the middle. It's this chocolatey darkness, which I'm really, once I knew that, so I tried to write accordingly. So let's see what happened today. That was my inspiration, by the way. I didn't have, anything else to inspire by. I see ya. If you can see the screen, you'll watch my score whiz by. It's not going to be very good anyway, so don't worry. If you want to look at the paper copy, there's 1 copy of the score here. Go for it. That'll be there next. And don't take it home, but you're welcome to have a look. Okay, they were just here for the royal. They were the royal minders anyway. Either that or they're real estate agents. Okay. Nice and rich. Here we go. What are you doing?
I know.
Hey. Cello. Other viola. First violin. Descending line. And this is the figure B. Violin. Swapping over. Really soft. Key change. Achingly. And before we go on, just hold on. That was a lot of playing one ago. I know, sorry, but yeah, beautiful. Yes, yes. Sorry. Beautifully sight read, sight reading. Well, I meant hello.
It's a trap.
Yes, it's quite a thing to have music on the stand that these guys just, it's not just looking at the notes. And also, music is a very uneconomic language. Like with text, the word jump, you don't have to jump when you say jump. The word says what it's supposed to do. It's its own technology. Whereas music's kind of limited. You need all these other explanations around the note to tell you how to get into it, get out of it, what texture to use. There's a lot of shit to read on the page, and there's not a lot of information on this, but you've done incredible musicians. So nice and dark. It certainly doesn't want to be any slower. Maybe even ultimately move it a bit quicker than that. Otherwise, it gets stuck. There is a pullback at E, and then back in and push forward to G in G.
Oh, we don't have.
No, I haven't written that in. I just put a little arrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Pull back at E.
Before E.
Yeah, into E. Yep, into E, and then back at G. G.
Oh,
G.
And then you've got an andante.
I do. That'll pick up. No, that'll. That's probably a little bit. That is slower again. Yes, it is.
Okay.
At I, and I don't know when it goes back to R tempo. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. Yep. And the proper melody, which we'll hear when the kind of pitch comes in with the cello, isn't until like 81. That's when we hear the first thing. This whole beginning is just like drawing back the bow, preparing the tension for, and trying not to have people fall asleep before we get to bar 81. That's the whole thing. Any questions about any of that? Okay. Now they're going to ask me some questions, and I'll ask them some questions because I don't play these instruments, so I have no idea. So I rely on their information. But if you have any questions, you can ask as well. So have you might have already said to the person next to you, "What the fuck are they?" So I'll come back to you in a second. You can ask questions because that's important. We got to D. Do you want to go from D or?
Or do you want to go back to C and already move it slightly tempo-wise?
Sure. Yep. Let's do it. Let's move it at C.
It's me. Yeah.
I mean, it'll be probably up a click from the start anyway, as well. Yeah.
So something like
Maybe. I like the weighting here. Comes back here. Yes. Then come Back a bit here as the cello comes in, and to E. Oh, what a chord, that's lovely. The best. Viola. Yeah, it's emerging, that's it. Sorry, you were a little bar early, so that was my fault.
This is G.
G.
Yeah,
Yes, hold there.
because we were-
Yep.
Yeah.
So you, when everyone's crescendoing, you're not playing anything. Let's go from letter F, please. Letter F. Yep. All that work, and now we hear the melody for the first time. Viola. Yes. Cello. Back to viola. Key change. Bring it back a tempo. Key change. Now, before we go on with the key change again, just make any notes or questions you have there. Any problems? Any questions?
Did you want Anna and I at G to hold slow spinners, or to keep them very smooth and flat? Like, do you want to slide? Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Oh,
That'd be nice.
yeah, and
Yes.
just, I think it's just missing this part by 94 at the end, the demi-semis. They were slow.
Slur, yeah, same thing. Ya-da-da. To the next part. Yep, that's it. Yep. Lovely, thank you.
It's something to ask. I think he wants to.
Okay, how's everyone going? Has anybody got any questions about anything at all? Any problems? Any provocations? You can if you like. No? It only takes one person to. Yes, yay. Now everyone's going to ask a question because you have. Thank you very much.
Separate, yeah, sure.
Does the water dropping influence the rhythm? No, but it gives me the shit. But if you're standing next to the water, it goes shh, shh. But by the time you get to here, it's like shh. Because of the reverb in this room. There's lots of noise in this room. So yes, I have to put these little noise cancelling headphones on and try and ignore everybody and everything. I was saying to these guys just a second ago, all of the pieces, all 573 have been written in this room. So inevitably there's an influence. I don't know what it is. And I'd only find out if the installation moved to the garden or to, the car park or to another room with daylight.
Once I get there.
Then I would tell what influence this room was having on and the noise was having on all of these things. Yes.
Be not so good.
Unkind to the first viola.
I know. It's just, I didn't bring bring any chalk to like mark the spots?
Well, you know, I said so. I have this thing. So sometimes, like, if you could play, Sophie, if you could play, Sophie, just play the lowest note on the cello for me. Big double stop, CG. Right, the bass instrument of this group. Now play something really high up, like a high. Yep, nice and loud. So it's really high. So it's a low instrument playing a high note, like a small car with its engine revving really hard. Sometimes a big engine car can just kind of, you know, be on low revs and cruise along. And sometimes your little, like, you know, your little Barina can like be going at 150 kilometers an hour and revving its face off. And sometimes that texture's exciting for a minute. And I think Will is the Barina with his face, with his revving off. Yeah, just because it sounds like an instrument under tension. So technically, that might be what the voice I'm looking for in that moment, just for that proper, like a big man crying. Is that right? Oh, I wasn't referring to.
No, it's not the instrument that's under tension. It's the player.
Okay. All right, here we go. It's beautiful.
Yeah, wait for
I's good. Yep. We had a key change. Let's go from two before I to the cello. Two sharps. Do you want to take it? How's that for you? Is that okay? Do you want to take it down the
I
octave?
just need a couple of goes at it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Yay! Look at that.
I can do it now. It's when I try to
Yeah.
play with the others.
Let's go from J.
J, Brian J, yep.
One before K. K. So Anna has the upbeat into L.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got an F natural?
It's an F sharp.
It's an F sharp.
It will be an F sharp. It's just a very slow slide.
Yeah.
It's very expressive.
Okay.
I've
Upbeat
got
into L.
Upbeat into L, I've got a crotch.
Into L.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
Take it away, Anna. It's just
Okay,
you for the
so
first part of
straight on
L.
L?
Yep. Cello. bar on its own. Everyone else in. That was the last bar. There we go. Miranda, Will, Anna, Sophie. Will this make the top 10%? I don't know. We haven't heard it all the way through yet. Who knows what it's like as a piece? Does it hold your attention? Does it work? Every day I would get to the end of a day and go, I don't know whether it's got all the stuff it needs, but I've only got until from 10 a.m. until now to work on it. So we're only just finding out now what it's actually like. Okay, so now it's time to hear the piece in its completion. And now, has anybody got any questions before we do that? Otherwise, we will just do the performance. Here we go.
Do you want me to wait for the crowd to pass through or just play?
Let's wait a moment.
If I knew
I have more gardeners than this. It's okay.
I'm still with slightly more movement with the first idea though.
Yeah.
You don't? Okay.
Yeah. If I do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Love you.
Yep. Right back at you. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Miranda. Yay, here we go. Thank you so much. There's some recordings on digital record and stuff. There's a book of 150 days of my diaries to get inside this whole process of what it is like to write a piece each day. That's all in the shop. I'll be there in 5 minutes if you'd like to chat about any of that. Otherwise, have a lovely weekend. Take care and bye-bye.